This program's been all about stardom, and the way it's presented to kids is a way out from working class life. We wanted to talk to you because when you first made it, people talked about the rags to riches story of the Undertones, and throughout your career, you've shied away from all those trappings of stardom. You haven't let yourselves be set up as having a lifestyle that kids should aim for. Why is that?
I think it's because we haven't got a lifestyle that people should aim for. Not yet, anyway.
We don't shy away from it. Like when it comes to a simple basic thing as travelling between England and Ireland, we fly. It may happen to be the most expensive, but it's also the quickest and the easiest way to do it, so we do it. It's just the people haven't pinpointed it. Is that we don't obviously have swimming pools because it'd be bloody stupid living in Northern Ireland anyway to have a swimming pool.
Couldn't afford one,
A, couldn't afford it, and B, it'd be a waste, a complete not a waste of space.
Pee in the water.
But it was like a Rides to Riches story at the very, very beginning. Definitely, it was like a band from nowhere who suddenly, and there they were. But we personally don't shy away from it at all.
Whenever you started off in the band, did it ever occur to you that being the Undertones might be a way out of a dead-end job in Derry or being on the dole in Derry?
No.
It was a thought at one stage, but it was more an afterthought than sort of collectively getting together in John O'Neill's living room and saying, OK, we're going to get a route out of Derry, we'll form a band and make loads of money.
It is a way out, you know, it is to some degree.
Yeah.
You know, it's sort of getting away from a daily 9 to 5 job.
For how many bands is it an escape route? John, you said it's an escape route.
Like, it's a cushy life, you know, compared to, say, people I know live in Derry at the moment, you know.
Oh,
it's fairly, you know, we know we're lucky. You know?
But you've been in the business now, what, 4 or 5 years. How many bands do you know are really earning huge sums of money?
Well, we're not, anyway.
Not an awful lot.
Why is it that we don't, why the Undertones aren't worthy of being like, you know, the mainstream of British culture, as it were?
That's what we keep asking ourselves, and we're trying to change all that.
Well, you're doing it now, go on.
Well, the thing, like, we never, like, the way that I seen it anyway was London being sort of with the reputation it had during the late 60s of being the fashion centre of the world and setting the pace for everybody else. And the Undertones, like, in general, in the past 2-3 years, haven't exactly been trendsetters. Maybe as regards music, but not physically. And I think people just couldn't really relate to it the way they can do, like, Joe Strummer, a weekend haircut.
No, that's really...
No,
because whenever we first started, the thing was anti-fashion. And there was a big thing then.
It was like a deliberate thing with
And it was natural for us. We just did what we felt.
No, the tables have kind of turned now. If you can be more glamorous, like groups like Duran Duran are getting really popular because they're good looking. It's getting pop. It's getting like a rollers, basic rollers kind of.
The reason why we stayed the way we are too must have something to do with the fact that we sort of still go back to Derry and stuff, you know. And it sort of keeps our, you know, it's totally different from in London, you know, where you see in groups all the time, and you're meeting pop stars all the time and things, you know. And there it's just, you're talking about the football and what bet you're putting on a weekend and stuff, you know.
But I think the real point that should be made is the fact that it's not as really as hip as people make it out to be. If we can sell out this place and if we've been able to exist through all the trends that have gone on in the past year, then it's not a big a deal really as the NME and the rest of the music papers make out of it. Yeah. That there are basically people there who just want to come and listen to good music.
They just want to listen to the music and be there and just see it.
Yeah.
The reason why a lot of them groups always, because they seem more of a, they're more successful, I think, and they seem more pop stars, is because they're fairly ruthless. Because a lot of times they've been told, dress like this because it sells records.
Yes, right.
It's more like because it's a natural thing for them to do because that's what they've been brought up on too, you know.
But why do you think
Not every case.
Why do you think that pop groups are pushed into an image?
Because money.
People buy it. People buy it. You know, look at Duran Duran.
Like, we've suffered in the last
But why
year
do
or so
people buy it?
because
People,
well,
you know, people. God knows, I have no idea because I don't buy it. You know, people obviously see something in them which they don't see in themselves, or something in them which they would like to have a hold of, and the way they can have a hold of it is being out and paying out £1 and buying a